祈ってくれたらいいよ。
Wanting to know an idea of how I can use my money to, at least make a little bit to make it grow. I plan on possibly getting Social Security at 62. I just turned 60 this August.
Okay, so tell me so you retired last year, it sounds like, and what income source do you have now? Are you getting a monthly payout, or did you take a lump sum?
I took a lump sum, but I do get a monthly payout of approximately $2,000 a month.
Okay, you get $2,000 a month, and then what do you have in that lump sum?
Now I have $35,000 left.
Okay, and what type of account is that in? Is it in an IRA?
Oh, that's in a savings. No, I should have probably done all that. I should have talked to someone before I retired, but I didn't, and so I did get penalized. We paid the fee on that.
Yeah, got it. All right. So that money's sitting. You've already paid the taxes and the penalty on it. You've got $35,000 in savings and $2,000 a month. With that income, are you able to cover your bills, or are you running short each month?
My husband works and he pays most of the bills. I pay smaller bills, like just electricity and water.
Okay. And so your main question at this point is what to do with the $35,000?
Yes.
Okay.
To possibly make it grow and hopefully, invest.
Sure.
And I wanted to invest, but, I don't want to lose money with the economy the way it is right now, so I wanted to play it safe.
Yeah. I guess my other question would just be, do you all have any other savings beyond this $35,000?
Yes. And I plan to, always keep at least, a little bit more. That's why I don't want to use the whole $35,000.
Okay, but is this the extent of your savings, or do you have additional savings?
Yes, that's the extent right now.
Okay.
But I do have where my husband's saving a little bit too now. So his is, also growing.
Okay, and does he have a retirement plan available at work?
Yes, he does.
And is he contributing
in 15
to that?
years. Yes, he is.
Okay.
The max, which I don't know how much it is, but I know he's contributing the max.
All right, is it a 401k?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so he's that's great that he's putting in the max. I think for you, I'd probably, since you've already paid the tax on it, I'd probably take and shore up your emergency fund. So whatever is the equivalent of 6 months worth of your total expenses between you and your husband, everything it takes for you all to live over a month's time, I'd take that amount times 6, and I'd move that into an online savings account where at least you're going to get some interest. Right now you can get north of 4% with FDIC insurance, so it's very safe, backed by the U.S. government, and it's there if you need it for the unexpected. This is not to supplement your income. It's really just to allow you to have something to fall back on. Then I'd take the balance and I'd move that into a Roth IRA. ROTH, Roth IRA. So that means you're putting in after-tax money, which this is, and then you can grow it tax-free in a Roth IRA. So as it grows, you wouldn't pay any money on the taxes. And the idea is if your husband's going to work, did you say another 15 years? Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So if he's going to work another 15 years, you've got plenty of time for this money to grow. And once he retires, you all still, if the Lord tarries and you're in good health, you need this money to last probably a couple of decades. So I wouldn't worry as much about the short-term moves of the market. I'd be investing for the long term. And even when you're 60, keep in mind, when you get to age 65, the average life expectancy, is around 83 to 85, depending on whether you're a man or a woman. So you need this money to last a long time, which means I'd probably, have 30% of this in stocks, maybe as much as 40, and the rest in bonds, and I'd use mutual funds to do it. You could invest in some faith-based investing funds like those that are featured on our website at faithfi.com, or our friends at soundmindinvesting.org can help you pick some mutual funds. But I'd get it into a Roth IRA. You can put in $7,000 this year, and then you can put in another $7,000 next year, and your husband could do the same thing on top of his 401k. So I think that would really set you up for the future. And I try to delay taking that Social Security as long as you can. That's going to grow by 8% a year. So if you don't need the money, don't take it at 62. Let's wait as close to full retirement age as possible. Grace, thanks for your call today. Guy, I'm sorry we didn't get to your question, but Robert can get you scheduled for later in the week. Thanks for your call. That's going to do it for us today, folks, here on Faith and Finance. I want to say thanks to Devin Patrick, Robert Youngblood, and Jim Henry. Couldn't do it without him. Have a great rest of your day. Come back and join us tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
The views and opinions expressed in this broadcast may not necessarily reflect those of the American Family Association or American Family Radio.
90.5 KTXG, Greenville, Dallas. Around us. That's why Christians need to stand strong on family values and morality. Hi, I'm Ray Rooney, editor of The Stand, a blog from the American Family Association. The Stand has timely, carefully written articles on relevant cultural issues that you can quickly forward to others. Visit afa.net/The Stand. This is American Family Radio, a listener-supported ministry of the American Family Association.
American Family News, almost a peek. The judge in charge of former President Donald Trump's federal election interference trial is limiting how much information he and his legal team can disclose. Mark Meredith is on the story.
Former President Trump continues to condemn both the charges against him and a federal judge right here in D.C. overseeing his case, but there are going to be limits per the judge on what can be discussed publicly. The former president continues to be out on the campaign trail, including this past weekend out in Iowa, but Judge Tanya Chutkan says Trump should not expect special treatment just because he's a presidential candidate. On Friday, she ruled Trump is prohibited from sharing sensitive information about the January 6th case. Federal prosecutors, led by the special counsel Jack Smith, have been pushing for a full protective order. Prosecutors say they fear Trump may intimidate potential witnesses by exposing some of the evidence against him before trial.
Even Vice President Kamala Harris seems worried about black voter turnout in the next election, but you won't believe who she's blaming.
These so-called leaders who are so bold as to unapologetically propose and pass laws to make it more difficult for the American people to vote.
But Fox News contributor Joe Concha says that's a bald-faced lie.
We played a small snippet for time considerations there, but Kamala Harris's entire answer was as meandering and repetitive and dishonest as anything you'll ever hear. Again, she says, quote, laws were passed to make it more difficult for the American people to vote, unquote. She's obviously referring to Georgia, which she and Joe Biden have called Jim Crow 2.0. In Georgia, since their voting laws were passed in 2021, we've seen record turnouts by a country mile in their last two elections. Those are the numbers. And there have been virtually no complaints of voter suppression or being difficult to vote there, especially by minorities. So this was propaganda in broad daylight, plain and simple, all while fact checkers who should be checking this stuff continue their permanent vacation that began in 2021 of January.
The Maui Police Department says at least 96 people are dead from wildfires in Hawaii that destroyed Lahaina and forced many residents of the town to evacuate.
There's nothing. Yeah. Our two vehicles gone, our apartment gone, the whole complex.
I mean, Lahaina's small. We know everybody. Being born and raised from there, you see all these familiar faces, and it's just heartbreaking.
A law firm is expanding its operation from the courthouse to the State House. Chris Woodward explains.
Pacific Justice Institute has just announced it is launching a new position to strategically impact legislatures across the country. Brad Dacus is president of PJI.
We see tremendous opportunities now in the state, partly because of recent Supreme Court decisions. Well, now, instead of just doing litigation and providing valuable resources, we're going upstream with this new position that's being filled by a very seasoned attorney who will be focusing strategically
on legislation to enhance religious freedom, parents' rights, and the sanctity of human life in states across the country.
Dacus views it as a win-win for legislators and PJI.
State legislators often mean well, but they really don't know legally what their limits are in terms of passing bills that are furthering our civil liberties, or for that matter, effectively opposing legislation that is hindering our civil liberties. We at PJI, we fill that gap, and that's what we're going to be doing with this new attorney to really maximize upriver, if you will, what's happening in the state legislatures, and in so doing, make our job a little easier on the litigation side, so we do not have to have any lawsuits that we don't absolutely need to take on dealing with state legislation and new laws.
I'm Chris Woodward.
Wall Street is slipping ahead of a week of reports showing how strong U.S. shoppers remain amid hopes their spending can keep the economy out of a recession. The S&P 500 was 0.2% lower, the Dow was down 103 points, and the NASDAQ was 0.2% lower. More news online at afn.net and download the AFN mobile app for your Apple or Android device. I'm Rusty Pugh.
AFR programming is now available on Alexa.
You're joking, right?
Nope, not joking.
Seriously?
Yep, this is not a drill.
Wait a minute. No way.
There's a way. The Alexa way. So if you just happen to miss your favorite shows, no worries. You can now listen to each podcast with Alexa. It's simple and it's free. Just visit afr.net/apps and click Alexa. We're not joking. Welcome to Today's Issues, offering a Christian response to the issues of the day. Here's your host, Tim Wildman, President of the American Family Association.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Today's Issues on the American Family Radio Network. Thanks for listening to AFR. Tim Wildman here with Ed Patagliano. Good morning, Ed.
Good morning, Tim.
Hey, good morning, Fred.
Hey, good morning to you, Tim.
Fred Jackson. Okay, so today is August 14th, Monday, August the 14th, 2023. We, again, hope you're having a wonderful day and a nice summer. It's hotter than blazes in a lot of parts of the country, fellas, and has been for the last few weeks.
Relief is on the way.
Yes.
At least in our neck of the woods, here in North Mississippi, next 3 days.
And let's be clear, that's all we care about.
And where you live, that's all you care. We don't care about anybody else's.
But lows overnight in the 60s. Now, that may sound a big deal, but that's a big deal when you're getting up in the morning and it's been 80 degrees.
So where we live here in Tupelo, MS, it's going to be 83 tomorrow, 82 Wednesday.
Yep.
And then back to normal summer temperatures. But our poor friends you get west of the, I guess maybe over in Arkansas, I know Texas and Oklahoma. And
yes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
We've had a lot of rain in our sector of the country.
Right.
But Texas, Robert Thornton, who does newscasts for us out of Tyler, Texas, he said it's been super dry, especially in West Texas, super dry. But good news, fall is on the way.
Yeah.
Canada gets blamed a lot.
Rightfully so.
But I want to tell you, Saturday morning in Regina, Saskatchewan,
Yes.
it was 48 degrees.
Really?
48 degrees. So it's dropping down.
How did you know that?
I have an app on my phone.
He pays attention to Canada.
So that's your old stomping ground?
Well, I did some of my pilot training in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, which is not far from Regina, the capital of Regina.
Moose Jaw.
And I got a speeding ticket in Regina because that is the home of the RCMP, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. That's where they train.
They pulled you over and they were on horseback and you were speeding.
No, they had the students of, let's go practice on the drivers.
Oh, man.
And so I got caught.
Yeah, fall will be here soon.
Yes,
so,
it's coming. It's coming.
Folks will get some relief.
Yes.
All right, you're listening to Today's Issues on the American Family Radio Network. Well, last week we promoted the Truth for Youth Bible campaign, that we do annually and have been doing for 23 years here at American Family Association and American Family Radio. We partner with Tim Todd and Revival Fires Ministry. They're based out of West Monroe, Louisiana. And so that went on all last week, and Tim is on the phone with us from West Monroe to give us the final tally. And Tim, good morning to you, brother.
Good morning, Tim and Ed and Fred. Good to be with you this morning.
So the weather it's been hotter and blazes there where you live for a long time too, hasn't it? For like a month.
Yes, and humid too, but it's been more hotter than it has been humid.
Yeah. Okay, Tim. So what was our goal when we started last week?
65,000 Bibles going into the hands of young people across America. That was our goal.
Okay, and drum roll, please. You don't have a drum roll?
65.
Hold on a second, Tim. Hold on a second. I asked for Tim. Okay, I asked for a drum roll, and we don't have a drum roll sound queued up. So Ed, would you do a drum roll for us, please?
A drum roll?
I'll do it.
That's not a drum roll. That's a locust during the summer.
That's Chevy Chase. I had to make it up on the fly right there. Okay, go ahead, Tim. What's our number?
65,270 Bibles.
Wow.
Can we get a woohoo, Ed? That's what I'm talking about.
That's right. I can do the woohoo. I can do the Tim Todd, in other words, Revival Fires Ministry. This seems to me to be a teaching moment. So we set our sights for 65,000 and got just over 65,000. Maybe next year, by faith, we shoot for 70,000 because we apparently got just barely what we wanted. See what I'm saying, Tim? I'm talking to Tim Wildman now. We need to strike the ground with the arrows more than 3 times.
Okay, so this is how Alabama, Georgia, and Ohio State football fans are. You know what? They can't appreciate the moment of greatness. They got to talk about being undefeated for the next 5 years.
Yeah,
they're happy. Okay, we're celebrating.
Yes, we are
breaking the record here.
Right.
And this means 65,000 Bibles go out across America to youth, teenagers primarily, and they will in turn give them to the young people they know who don't know the Lord, and lives will be changed if we get them.
That's what I meant to say.
Yes. So we just celebrate this moment. This is wonderful. We did break the record, and to your team there, you guys, Tim, we want to thank you because you got all the phone volunteers there at Revival Fires in West Monroe to answer the phones all last week. I know a lot of people called, a lot of people went online, but you've been able to celebrate with your team there too?
Yes, we usually, and this is every year, we have the Teen Challenge. That is one of the teen challenges here in this area, that they bring all of their Teen Challenge young people to come and answer the phones for us and help us with the project. And so that makes it to where that we're able to get another ministry involved in it. And of course, these are ones that God has delivered from drugs and alcohol and different things that they have struggled with in the past. And then they see that God is going to do a work in the lives of the young people that are getting these Bibles to help them avoid some of the pitfalls that they came into. So this is a tremendous thing, and I want to say thank you, Tim, and to your team for helping us make this happen. Because of this partnership, we're able to reach a massive amount of young people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I can tell you, without, and this is just the way God works, without American Family Radio and American Family Association, this would not have happened. Your team did a phenomenal job keeping the phones ringing and the online activity. And so we just say a huge thank you to your team for helping us and the people that called in, too, to get the Bibles. Thank you so much, because God is going to do great work in the lives of these young people.
Amen. All right, Tim, take care, my friend. Where are you off to? Where's your next
I preached in Oak Grove, Louisiana, Sunday, and they are huge fans of American Family Radio and American Family Association.
Yes.
You're on strong there. And then this coming weekend, we'll be in Pearl River, Louisiana, close to New Orleans area, and then we'll be preaching in Monroe, Louisiana the following week. And God is doing a great work, and we're just thankful for what God is doing in these last days.
Tim, when are you going to get may I recommend that you get up to the Boston area and New England? Man, there's some serious sinners up there. That's where I come from. If you ever get up that way to New England?
You know, I haven't actually, and I would be happy to get over there and preach. If I have an invitation, I would certainly make that a priority.
Tim, you get up that way, they're going to definitely make fun of the way you talk.
Absolutely.
Brother,
And it might go in both ways.
Duly noted. Yes, indeed.
Where'd you park your car, Brother Todd?
All right, thank you, Tim. Appreciate it.
We appreciate y'all very, very much. And God bless.